Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video inside my world. Today it is just me, because we're going to be doing some redstone. And to be honest, we didn't actually have too much to do, so all of the building and stuff, we got done super quick in the last video. So I was like, do you know what? There's probably no point bringing someone else on because all they'd be doing is just kind of just stood around just waiting. So, but yeah, as we slowly descend, let me kind of explain, just for those of you who weren't here, what the other game is. So we're using wind charges. Basically, there's a boat in the middle, and you need to use the wind charges to blast the boat into the other person's goal. So pretty simple game. Me and Callum did fantastic progress in the last video. We actually was able to have a mini test to go of the game as it was, and I kind of showed a way that you could play the game without any redstone. But that's going to change today because I want the redstone. So this is what we did in the last video. Uh, I don't think I changed it at all. I actually think that we got this done. So we did experiment with the idea of having pressure plates on here. That when you step on them, it activates the piston, and that actually worked out quite nicely. But I think that the way that we're going to be doing it today is just going to work a little bit nicer, and also it should hopefully just be a little bit more consistent because the last uh, the last one wasn't, to be honest with you, but. I think that what we're building today is pretty cool, and I'm hoping that I can teach you all a bunch of different techniques of doing different styles. So, right, so we need some iron because I need to make some tripwire hooks, and I think so. I need six, I need 12 in total, I believe. I'm also going to need some more of this glazed terracotta. So I think firstly what I want to do is I want to do the little drop zones because if you watched the last video, you would have known that me and Callum were scoring, but basically it was landing in that little pit there, and it was quite annoying because we had to keep coming down to reset them. That of course is not going to happen in the actual one because well, you're about to see. So, tell you what, instead of me showcasing, let's actually start building. So, this is going to go like this. This is actually different to what my original design was. Originally, this was meant to be 3 blocks wide. I don't know why this is shorter, but do you know what? It doesn't actually matter at all. So, I think that let's just do it. So, this is just 2 blocks wide on every just like a 2 block wide pit, which to be fair, I kind of would have preferred anyway. So basically, we're just going to use some of this glazed terracotta, which we got in the last video. Basically, we're just going to use this as a way to get some of these built. So I don't actually. I think that glowstone might go a little bit further back on my original design, but you know what? It doesn't actually matter. As long as, to be fair, what I always say is worry about what the game looks like after the video. Don't try and focus too much on what it looks like straight away because you can if you want to, but at the end of the day, what's going to make the game better is if the game's fun, not what it looks like. So even though you can, if you want to, spend time on making it look as cool as you can, I honestly think it's pointless. So I wouldn't advise. If you want a bit of a tip for building mini games, here we go. Here's Foxy's tips of the day. Yeah, don't focus on doing that. Oh, we did have. I'm sure I gave us lava buckets, but apparently not. So let me just go and give us. Oh god. Oh gosh, I gave myself far too many of these. This happens a lot. I do this so much. You wouldn't expect that I would, but honestly, when it comes to building, sometimes I just feel so stupid. It's okay though. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't need that extra slime block. I'm a little bit worried why I ended up with an extra one, but that's okay. So basically, in the middle here, we're going to have an ice block. Oh, actually, I think there's some ice over there that we might be able to nick. So I might actually not need to do that. I might be able to use natural ice for once, rather than just going and like destroying, like rather than like cheating. Like if you're doing like a survival like this, like I always say to people, like don't worry too much about sticking to the roles. Like at the end of the day, you want to make a better video. You don't want to focus too much on making it everything look cool. But like when you don't have to cheat, it is always nice. So right, let's just go and grab these lava buckets. The lava is going to do one very specific purpose, and this is just going to destroy the boat because if you watch the last video in mine and Callum's test ago, you noticed that we had to keep like going and like destroying like a whole load of stuff, and it just wasn't very ideal. Do my I have nothing that's got silk touch on it. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's quickly enchant my axe with. Oh, okay. Apparently it doesn't work on that. What about this? Oh, why is why is what about my shovel? Oh, for some reason nothing. What about shears? There we go. I can have some silk touch shears. These probably won't last very long based on the fact that yeah, if you look at the other durability. But yeah, there's like a bunch of ice like over here. I actually think that maybe there's some like on the other side of this border. So let's just go and let's just steal this block. It doesn't actually really matter, but yeah, that will come in handy. And so this block is going to mark like the very middle of the game. So basically, like this will just make it very obvious as to where the boat is going to spawn. It also just means that like it's kind of just a little bit more obvious in terms of like knowing who scored and stuff. So that ice block will go there. It's also why we couldn't have any lights in the floor. I did contemplate adding like some actual blocks in the floor for the boat to land on, just so it doesn't get pinged as much. But I just think that this just works a little bit nicer. And then we are going to put some grey wool under there, just because you can very slightly see through, but we won't worry about that too much. So right, now we need to do the next part of the redstone. And actually, I should have probably done this before doing the lava part. So basically, we're just going to have some tripwire hooks. So there's going to be 2 there. I made 12 because I thought we were going to have 3 on either side. We haven't, and I accidentally. In fact, whilst we're here, let's just go and let's just go and add in these ones. So I think they go on. I actually can't remember. Let's just go in there, have a look. Which blocks are gone? So it's the third one down. Okay, is that going to be fine? Or yeah, that should be fine. I don't think that this is going to get too stuck. So that should be okay. And then basically we're then just going to add some string in. And then basically every time that a not minecart, sorry, a boat passes the tripwire hook, that is what's going to set off the other redstone. So I think we need 4 pieces. So let's get rid of the other tripwire hooks. So let's just go and finish off these. I'm also going to eat something because my hunger's... I'm actually running out of food, I do need to start getting some more food. So, right, let's have a think about this. So, if this goes in here... There we go, that should work nicely. And then let's just do this side. And like normally I'd focus on getting one side done, and then like I'd get the other one done outside of video. But since this is basically like simple, like I think we should be able to get both of these done today. Just because of how simple the redstone is. So right, actually, before I do that, let me just... So the redstone needs to come out there. Okay, that's going to come in handy. So it comes out there, which means on this side... Oh, this side's a little bit more... Me and Callum was a little bit ambitious and built the ice a bit low in the last video. And even though it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see this, it does mean that the redstone is blocking it a little bit. So let's just try and just get rid of as much of this ice as we can, just because this will make that this a little bit easier. And oh, actually, I need some more red glazed terracotta. So let's just go. Let's just like when we go back up, just do like a little checklist, and just to stop me needing to come up and down all the time. So actually, first, let's do this. We don't need this, and we don't need that either. So let's just dig away this floor. That'll make that a little bit easier. And then let's just go grab some more glazed terracotta. Right, so where did I put the glazed terracotta? I put them somewhere. Here we go. So let's just take this down. To be honest, I could just like do this, seeing as like I don't need to directly drop. So there we go. So then the this one is going to go on that level. I want to say, or is it that one? No, it's one higher, which means that this blue ice also needs to go. Okay, this is fine as long as we kind of know like what we're doing. Then this should be hopefully okay. So in fact, let's just get rid of all this ice. Seeing as like it's not needed anyway, let's just like smash it up and get rid of it. Just because it'll just make it a lot easier when it comes to like replicating the other sides. Also, the glowstone from above will just help in like really lighten up the place. I did add loads of glowstone down here, but it is always handy when you don't need to. So right, let's start by doing the tower. So let me just very quickly count how how high this tower needs to go. I know it's going to go quite tall, so let's just have a look. So it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks high. Oh gosh, did I? I can't believe I just did that. Basically, I accidentally went to take a screenshot rather than rather than actually like go. So, let me go grab some more light grey wool just because I know what's going to happen, and I'm going to end up like piling up and then running out. So let's just do this. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and basically this is like a good height because this basically means that it's going to count 5 blocks, and then it's also just going to make like just quite like a nice, interesting shape. It also means that like this is just going to be pretty simple when it comes to where to do the redstone. It just gives us about enough room to add like a few things in. This front part I might need to break away in a second, but it's just kind of easy just to kind of fill it all in and then to get rid of the rest afterwards. And oh gosh, am I going to run out of even more light grey wool? I thought I had the perfect amount, but let's just go and grab. I am actually starting to run out of light grey wool. Hopefully, I do have enough somewhere. So right, this needs to go up. Let's just do like all of this. As I said, I think this front part I might actually need to end up breaking away, but it is just easier just to kind of do all of it at once and then to kind of like break it away. In fact, I'm almost certain that it will. I know that there's going to be like a middle part though, so let's just go and let's just smash that away. We can smash that away as well, just so we can go up. So let's just go and fill all of this in so that this goes like to there. So you can kind of see like how it makes like quite an interesting shape. I thought that was quite interesting. And then the concrete powder is going to land right in front of it, and then basically then you can use the pistons just to kind of like just make like quite an interesting way. So right, let's think about the next part. So actually the this is a little bit different. So sorry, I'm trying to like look at different screenshots to try and like help me out, and it's getting a little bit confusing. Okay, so there needs to be another yellow stripe going here. So let's just try and do that. My salt touch shears are still living. I don't think they're going to be living for much longer, but I guess we'll see. So these need to go until they're here, I believe. Oh, actually, is this stripe in the wrong place? Uh, I've got a feeling that this yellow stripe might be in the wrong spot, but you know what? I don't care. Not because like I'm trying to be like mean or anything. It's just that compared to other things, like that doesn't matter. Like the exact stripe doesn't matter at all, whether it's there or whether it's anywhere else. Like who cares at all? And then this red one is just going to go up like this. So basically, like how it will work is say if you're on the this side on the what's called on the yellow side, and if you score, basically it will push a point out for that player, and then same if you're on the other side, it will do the same. So let's just go. I think to make pistons, isn't it just iron? redstone, wood, and cobblestone. I believe that might be wrong, but I guess we are about to find out. No, here they are. Here are the pistons. So let's just make two of these. Uh, I mean, to be fair, like I've been playing Minecraft for quite a long time now, so you would expect that my recipe knowledge would be good. But there's a few items, like some of the new. Oh no, my shoes broke. I don't know why I was so dramatic over that, but yeah, like basically, like there's a few items which I feel like you get really attached to, and your shears are one of them. I, I feel like, but yeah, but there's a few recipes which like I feel like you make like once, and then like you never bother making them again. Oh, do you know I did that in the last video? I made it. Oh wait, I think there might have been an extra sticky piston in there, but you know what? It doesn't actually matter too much. And then on here, we are going to put some glowstone eventually, but once again, we don't need to worry too much about that. Actually, if we've got any, here we go. Let's just fill it in. I was just about to say, like, it doesn't matter, and to be fair, it doesn't, but oh no, oh right, oh gosh, right. Let me put salt touch on these shears, just because glowstone blocks you don't always get the same amount back, which is one annoying thing about them. So right, we want it to be that when that side scores, so basically if they get it into the yellow side, it pushes a red one out, and vice versa. And then we also need a reset lever. So let's make the reset lever. It's going to be super, super, super simple. Basically, just going to be one lever, which we can put. Let's put it there, and then basically then you pull that, which basically will reset the game. But let's go underneath and let's go and sort out the first part of the redstone because this is probably the simplest part. So basically, we need to link up. So I actually think that the piston might be pretty easy to link up because I think that all I need to do is if I oh I need to like craft everything that I need before I come down because I'm ended up like going the entire way up just to like come back down. Right, we need to make a sticky piston, so let's make one of those. Is there anything else that I need? I don't think that there is. Let's hope because you know what I'm like. So basically, what we need it to do is we need it to be that when you pull that lever, it will just descend these pistons. So let's just put a piston there. Let's put a redstone block underneath, and then basically we then just need to do a very simple redstone torch. So let's just put that can go. Can I reach? Oh, I can. That is pretty impressive. And then oh, so, like, does that do that for anyone else? Like, sometimes, like, I'll go to make things, and then like the basically, but actually, I think that will work, won't it? Because actually, no, this does need to go one lower. I was thinking like that would work, but it won't because you need that to go like that. So that's the piston part. So that will reset those. We will do like some hoppers and stuff. Don't worry, we're not just going to make it look that awful. But now we can link up the next part. So we need to link up those redstone torches. Let's use. Oh, got a bit of dirt. Here we go. Let's just use some of this dirt and just kind of pile up. So basically, we need it to link up these redstone torches to the top. So let's do them here, and I'm going to try and color code this redstone. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but I think that bit for this because like oh that's a redstone block, because like of how much there actually is. Like there's not a crazy amount, but just because there's like quite a bit and it's all like doing different things, I think that it is a lot simpler when it is color coded. So if you want like a little redstone tip, if you are starting off with redstone, or if you just wants to know something interesting, I'd say, yeah, definitely color code the redstone. It is quite a handy thing to do. Right, we actually though do need to make some more redstone torches. So let's just go and make but we're actually going to need quite a lot of these. So let's just do this. I do need to put these. So these ones are okay. The annoying ones are going to be going up because you kind of need to. If you place them like on the underneath of the block, they just go on the side of the block next to it, which is not what we want. And oh, I did not mean to put that. That I actually do need to break that as well because that will interfere into the redstone. Right, I think that should be. Oh no, it won't because we need to do some redstone. Actually, I think we can just do. Yeah, I think actually, if I just do redstone there and then redstone there, I think that will work. I'm not too sure, but I've got a feeling that that's going to work. So that's that part done. I also want to link up this as well, just because I want to do it so that these will extend, but only if the other and some torches have gone. So once again, let me just make a bunch of these. I want quite a lot of them, just because we are going to need quite a few of these today. So let's just put the torch underneath there. I think that's getting blocked because of something else, but that's okay because I don't think that's going to matter too much. Let's just do the other red ones quickly. So basically, I just need to do one there. I think that's underneath that piston. It is. Just for some reason, it looked like it wasn't. And then where's the next piston? Here it is. So let's just do the same thing there. So right, let's have a think about this. Oh, I've noticed the culprit. It's because that needs to go there. Okay, and then this will also need to. This also needs to. Yeah, the thing with slime is you've got to make sure that it's all like not connected to anything else, because otherwise it will go and just set off all those stuff. Let's test this as well whilst we're up here. Yeah, so you can see that pulls back and then goes forward. Very, very, very simple. Um, so right now, let's do the. Should we do the hopper first or do this? Let's do the trails leading to those first, just because I think that's going to be quite annoying. So normally this wouldn't matter, and to be honest, it really doesn't. But basically, I'm going to try and like make it so the redstone doesn't link up to the middle. I basically want it to do it the other way. The reason for that is because I don't want basically because we're going to have a redstone clock going to the buttons and stuff. I basically don't want it to link up to any of that. So for that reason, we're just going to. God, it is so difficult to see the redstone off of the red wall. I think that should be fine. And then let's just make a quick crafting table, and then let's just make some repeaters. So let's add one there. I think that should travel, and then let's just do a second one there, and then all we now need to do is link up the yellow one. I told you how simple this was. You probably didn't believe me, but I told you this was going to be a very simple. To be fair, like if you don't get redstone, which I understand there's like quite a few people that don't. I do get that like this might seem really complicated, like what I'm doing, but honestly, like if you know redstone, you'll understand that this is just so simple. Like it's literally just two trails of redstone, link into some redstone torch towers, and that is literally it. The only thing that gets a little bit trickier is what I'm about to do now. So basically, I need to make more of these iron blocks into iron. I need to make some more of these planks, and then make some chests because I actually need to make some hoppers. Because we're basically going to do like a hopper loop in a circle. So basically, we're going to go one, two, three, and then we're then going to go across by one more, and then we're basically just going to do the same thing, basically going in like a big loop in like a circle. This is just going to be the way that the minecart. Basically, this is just going to be the way that the stick piston is going to activate. There are probably other methods that are so much more simpler than this, but at the end of the day, like, do you know what? This way works, and at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter. Like, if something works, like, just leave it. Like, never touch it. So if I just put a plank in here, that will endlessly circle. I now need to link this up with these. So basically, we're just going to use this red wool just to go across. I actually need to go and grab a what's it called? I actually need to grab some comparators. So let's quickly go. God, this looks a mess. I'll sort out the pattern in between episodes, I promise. Like it's not gonna permanently look like that. Like honestly. Right, let's grab some I need to grab some what did I come up for? No, I've completely forgot. Oh, I don't think I've given myself. Do you know, there's always something. Let me just quickly just give myself 2 quartz. Right, so I think we've got. So I'll give myself some quartz. Let's just make some redstone torches quick. So let's just go make some of these. Go make some more sticks. Go make some torches. And then I need 2 of those. I can make an extra repeater as well. Why not? So let's do that. Let's grab some more wool as well. Just because, even though we don't have to build out of wool, like it's just quite handy just to have it look the same. It also means that if this ever breaks in the future, like I'm gonna know what to do to fix it, rather than just like looking at it getting confused. So basically, like we just need to link basically these torches up with what is going on here. So if I just do this in the middle, I might actually have to do this 1 block higher. So let's just go and just do this, and then we can just do the same thing going on this side to the red one, and then basically this should hopefully work. Hopefully is always a key thing. And why do I keep putting down this red wall? I keep misclicking and pressing the wrong key. It doesn't matter. It's just me being a bit dramatic. But yeah, basically, like if we do, how am I going to do this? Right, let's just build this, and then I can then do. There we go. The comparator can go there, then the repeater can go next to it, and then we need. Oh, have I? I think I've accidentally clicked the. I don't actually know what that does. You know, like what does that do when you click that? I did read online years ago, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what it said. Isn't it like subtract mode? Is that right? That sounds right, but once again, like that could be absolutely wrong, so that might be that. But yeah, I think this should work. So basically, that will invert the signal. Let's just very quickly do the same thing here. So we need to link up this redstone dust just to the other side. And once again, I am running out of redstone dust. This is why I always give myself like redstone blocks, because it basically allows me to have endless redstone, which is just extremely handy to have. So, placed on the wrong spot. Let's come back up. All right. Oh, I thought the thing had disappeared then, but this should work. I'm hoping. So basically, what that should do is go in a circle, and basically, as you can see, it kind of activates both of them. So it does that side, and then goes over to the red side, does that one, and basically, what it's doing is pushing those what's it called, those slime blocks in and out, basically to kind of do the randomizer. These won't come in handy usually. This will only be if like the boat gets stuck or something, but it should hopefully be still quite handy. So this is pretty much the redstone working. This is pretty much everything that is going to go down here. I love how like I didn't build in the middle because I was worried, and turns I think I was a little bit over dramatic, but yeah. So this concrete powder, let's start building it up, and then I can kind of give you a bit of a test. I don't have wind charges on because they basically are only in the experimental. Of course, when the update itself comes out, I will actually build like put wind charges in the other barrels, which are going to be on the front. We might actually have time to do those barrels. I don't know. So let's just build these concrete powders to like the max. Let's just like use all 64 blocks just because I want to make sure that in games you have like a decent amount of chances to be able to like play without having to reset it. And so I think that if we just do this, just go the entire way to the top, this should hopefully work. I do have feather falling boots on, but I think I am just going to use my elytra to get down. So there you go. So that's the red one, and then let's glide as safely as I can. I always don't know how to be as safe, but yeah, let's just try and get down as safely as we can. Let's go and just pile up with something. I probably should use something that isn't concrete or wool, just because it will blend in. But yeah, this is pretty much the game done. So that means in the next video we can have a turbo tournament, and I'm not going to lie, I am looking forward to this game. And you can see the sticky pistons, like how they will activate. Basically, what they will do is they will basically will slide the boat back and forth across the arena, basically just to make it so it doesn't get stuck in a corner. The reason why that's important is because we kind of discovered when we played the last video that it can kind of get stuck. There was also something else that I actually want to do as a last minute adjustment. I don't know if we're going to do it today, but basically, like we realised that like there's always going to be the chance. I'll be honest that the boat could just get destroyed by the wind charge. Like they are weapons at the end of the day. So, like the chance of them getting destroyed by a wind charge is likely. So, I wanted to come up with a way that the item of the boat can't go in the goal because sometimes, like, because the items also get launched on a oh, you can kind of see the piston there. That's a little bit annoying. It's okay though. But yeah, basically, like the sometimes the item gets launched and it does have a chance to go in the goal and did. So what I was thinking of doing is putting a hopper mine car, like a few underneath here. Let's see if I can actually add that in. let's uh let's just see if that would be like a plausible thing I could quickly add in. This wasn't part of my original design, but I think that this would just be a nice final addition that we could do today. Do I have the red glazed terracotta? I do. So let's just do uh actually, I should have kept that ice there, shouldn't I? To be fair, like it's not going to matter about that. I've also decided that the glazed terracotta, I'm not going to bother trying to face them in different directions. I know I could, and I know they would probably look a little bit better, but it would just hurt. Like the red one in particular is really difficult to try and like spin round, whilst the yellow one isn't as bad. But it would just basically would just really hurt my brain. So I've decided that for this game, I'm just gonna have it so like they're all facing different ways. Sorry if that annoys you, but yeah. So right, we need to make some mine carts. So let's just make a bunch of these. I actually do need to make some more iron anyway because I need hoppers as well. So let's just go and make like a bunch of planks. I need 6 chests, and then there we go, 6 hoppers, 6 mine carts with chests. So basically, what the mine carts with the chests will do is these will collect the mine carts basically to stop the basically to stop the item from going into the goal. It's just like a pretty handy and simple way of doing it. So let's just do the same thing here. So let's just add in the hopper minecart. So basically, those will just go into position, and then I could kind of show you because they can basically pick up 3 blocks. Uh, so yeah, like whoa. I got launched by those slime launchers. Right, let's. I've actually got to be careful. To be fair, like that could be like a really handy way of getting around, but it is also quite annoying. So basically, if you see, if I throw that in, the hopper mic basically picks it up before it has a chance to go in the goal. Very, very, very simple. So I will decorate the tower. I'll make it look a little bit better. I will also add in the. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's make the barrel now. No point me doing that later on. Let me go in there very quickly make the barrels. Well, how do you make barrels? To change the recipe, isn't it just like, yeah, it's just planks and sticks now. So basically, there's going to be a barrel here and a barrel on the other side. These are going to be packed to the brim with wind charges, just so you can get as many as you want. And then, yeah, I will put down the name of the game and stuff on the side, make the tower look a bit nicer. And then in the next episode, we can have a Turboats tournament. And I'm really looking forward to this game. The little test score that I've done in the last video was really good fun, and so was all the other ones. So hopefully, the game is still going to be really fun when we go and play it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all at some point.